U.S. Nationals. They're doing the concourse walk down.
So who's got the Cajun special?
Steve Millette. He won concourse 1 year with that airplane. He won concourse 1 year.
Sit on the concrete. Yeah. There's a little bit of a funny. Right now, we're looking at as long as don't drop on somebody.
I don't know if it's just a combination. So it actually creates. Right. So, well, you get a strip, and there's sets of two.
Okay, so you just put on two.
And I just cut them and made two separate. Right, they do it. They do it. I'm the only one that at a location. By speeding it up at Tod Lee, standing here with that to the moon.
What was your weight on this?
It's it could be what I did the motor had a bent shaft, but I just took the whole system, put it in the plane, ran great. So I said, well, I'm just going to change it. Yeah. So I changed the motor and I got it started. You know. I think it's trimmed okay because we're flying into that. I think it's temporary. I just don't have it. Yeah, go put it on gift phone.
Good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Donnie, that guy we call him old man over there. Donnie Malonzo, he laid down in 5 days. He laid down on the road. Well, that's the thing. I'd be going over a bit of a challenge. Landy too, huh? Knowing Donnie, he figured out.
I got to see that. You know why he didn't slap that? You know
I have no idea.
Break up the air, but that's behind that. Looks like it, but I don't know. For some reason.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, you just smarter than me.
I'm
I got 7.2. Center, the very first coat.
Taking wood off too, my daughter 516, use 316 cap strip, or use 3 because I want.
Anyway, that's how that's.
Wait, how is it? I know, but it, what about? I noticed you. Yeah, it's thin because I don't have any paint on it. No.
With yeah, even though it's 3/4 that eliminates a whole strip of drilling that sheet.
Right.
You eliminate
And
a whole piece of
whole
wood.
panel of wing cap strips. You can take one piece
It's
of
1/4 of a wing. Yeah, it's half of a wing.
My wings, complete, are 5 ounces. Right. They're 5 ounces. Spars, wing spars.
Should have brought my job. Might be kind of stretching it just a little bit there. That's okay. Yeah, there's only 2 people in the back.
No, he started. Yeah, he's a concourse boy. One of his videos. I'm not gonna hear it. It's not
The wire goes over it. You have the notch in the foam core. So when you make the rip, the location of the spar.
Oh, I see. Cut. Go ahead and hot wire your cat out.
Right, before you slice the dice of
That's the way I got it.
No. Right.
I know. And then when you cut it, you still have to angle.
Do you remember who's playing this game?
All the pilots are here. Airplane's not out here. If you don't mind, when you come into vote, you'll find some basically fact sheets on laying on the table there to fill out about your airplane. So give us that information. We're going to use that. We're going to publish it in on the website a little bit later.
I buy it from Bobby. I don't make my own.
This is Chad right here. Yep, we're done.
I knew it wasn't done. You learn something.
Circle one here.
It's called the Concourse the Elegance Award. The best looking plane that flyers think.
Yes.
And the flaps actually pivoted to where it had that little bit of
Kind of like the full-scale aerobatics where they do that. It's like a counterbalance.
Yep.
Force the wind.
So he felt it was a big deal,
Yeah.
and he claimed it. Raby saw it and said that's the biggest aerodynamic, change that somebody has made to have an improvement. Now, and up, you don't see anybody doing it. We all run the same. Nobody does it.
Yeah, the canopy though was just crap.
Oh, I understand. I understand completely what it is.
No, that's like
On each flight. On each flight. Yeah. So it behooves you to try to get the most you can. And then they're passing all the pilots that have a plane vote for what they
there's no other number up there.
And a clean.
So what they've got going on here, they take these airplanes and they line them up. When they were awarded points from anywhere from 19 to 12 points. Now this process is the concourse, where it's all the pilots that have built airplanes are going to vote for the one they like the best. Finish, craftsmanship, whatever they think in their mind is the best representation of all of finished craftsmanship and everything combined, and that'll be the concourse winner. So it's a pilot choice award. So these scores that they get on appearance are added into their flight score. So that's why it's important when you actually finish an airplane to get a good score on the finish. Sometimes it can make the difference between maybe winning the Nats or not winning it. Let's see what's going on out here in the L pad. Looks like some of them are flying. Wind dies down a little bit. All those planes you're looking at on the pad out there to be judged for concourse will be out here flying. I'm out here with this camera filming the concourse. How come you're not over there in the...
My airplane's not going to win that. The airplane's not going to win that.
It won't be an over... It won't be over here. Yeah. If it's sitting over here.
I got no interest in that.
Yeah.
Tod Lee will probably win.
Yeah, he's got a pretty airplane. Well, I'll tell you what. Those electrics, they're tough. I mean, I've watched them not real close, but throughout the years, and it's like now it's just that. I mean, a lot of problems they had initially are gone.
Been gone for a while.
Yeah.
They just keep getting better and better. Looking good.
So I was looking at the deflection on Oresti's airplane. It looks like 45 degrees.
He's got a lot.
How much of it do you think he actually uses?
A lot. And he uses very little flap, a lot of elevator, and a different rotation of the point at which the elevators rotate is different than what we use. It's not at the front. It's at the center of the radius of the curve. And consequently, when they do that, they don't use any hinge sealing tape either. When they hinge, they're tightly uptight. When they go down, the actual front of the flap or elevator
is exposed.
It's exposed. It goes below.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot to how they get that kind of turn. You know, there's a lot to it.
Yeah, it's sort of like a knife cutting. You know that.
Yeah, it's something aerodynamic that makes those things turn and lock. And you know how I know that? Because I flew one of them. And I said to myself, with all that motion, this thing is going to be like so touchy I can't fly it.
It's like a tail-heavy flight streak, is what you thought, right?
Well, I thought, and I got up, and the airplane felt like the Queen Mary out there, like you couldn't turn it if your life depended on it. And then when you go like this, the airplane goes.
Oh wow!
It just locks.
Best of both worlds.
It really is. So we really need to do a lot of thinking about trying to catch up to these Europeans. You know.
Yeah.
They've done their homework. There's no question about it. You got to tip your hat to them.
Yep.
I'm trying to decide right now, Dan, if I want to just
quit outright because I'm too antiquated, or if I want to try to learn and go after this and make an airplane that will be competitive with them. I haven't decided yet. I really haven't.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. You're not the type that's going to sit.
Well, I'm not going to sit.
No.
Do something else, but
No, you're gonna figure this out.
I'm going to try to.
Yeah, you're gonna figure it out.
It's eating at me that we let ourselves get this far behind.
Yeah. Well, you say, you know, here's the thing. I mean, you're not going to quit. You're better shape now than I've seen you in a long time. And you keep going and throw some exercises in there. I'm talking about stretch, and you know, I'd go to the gym and I'd do a 20-minute workout really light. It's like I went to the chiropractor, you know, all things started to fall into place. And so, I mean, you throw a little of that flexibility in there in the diet, you know, there's too much to figure out. And
well, I know I'm not going to quit, but I'm trying to convince myself to. I just don't have a quitting bone in my body, you know that.
You know how to knead an elephant?
How do you what?
You know how to knead an elephant?
One bite at a time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know why elephants wear springs on their feet?
I didn't know they did.
So they can jump up in trees and rape monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh my! You know what the most feared sound in the whole world by a monkey is?
Yeah, elephant. Yeah. It's coming up the tree.
Boing.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just. I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to start doing a lot of things that I hadn't done before, and I got a lot.
We want to be in the loop because there's a bunch of us that want to try to figure this out.
Yeah.
You know what these guys are doing, and how. Listen, they're not better flyers than we are.
No.
They just haven't. They figured out an airplane that will turn and lock.
Yes.
And track.
Yep.
And they've figured out some techniques of building that are lighter and more repeatable.
Yeah.
Than we have, and we just have to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That may be a little harder said than done.
Not really. I'm gonna film some of these planes out here. Let me get this Concorde prospect on here on the camera. Get this crossfire out. Now, how old is this plane, Bob?
That was 11 years old.
That's the concourse.
It looks like 11 months old.
It's a beat. If you look at it close, it's beat.
It's a beat bird.
So what do you got between the spinner and the nose ring? About 2000s?
Yeah. Well, whatever it takes to clear.
I don't think I've seen anything out here with a gap that tight.
It's been a good old airplane to me. This airplane was ripped apart by a dust devil.
Oh, okay, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, that was a year that 3 or 4 of them got blown away.
2011.
Wow.
I took it home. You know, Brett Buck and I put it back together that night, and I missed making the top 5 by one. I think it was half a point, point and a half or something like that. And I took it home. I was going to use it as a test bed airplane, and then just kind of destroy it. And it actually flew really well still. And I said, you know what? On Easter morning, 2012, I got up and something said, fix this airplane. And I stripped the top block off, leaving the bottom block in place to maintain alignment, because it still flew really well. And I then put a new block on, and then I took off the bottom block, and I fixed all the damage inside, you know, got it all. And then I refinished it, and it came out of the exact same weight it was before.
So in other words, you're celebrating the resurrection of 2 things. Christ and your airplane.
How about it?
Easter morning.
How about it? You know, that thought had crossed my mind that day.
Yeah.
That crossed my mind that day. And it's been good to me. It's been a good bird.
You know what's funny walking around out here? Nobody recognizes me. I can walk around here always wanted to be rich and famous and not just be rich and not famous.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm not rich, but I'm not famous, and nobody knows me out here because nobody recognizes me.
To me, you're rich and you're famous. Listen, being wealthy and being rich are two different things.
Yeah.
You and I are incredibly rich.
Yeah, I agree with that. Who put this chewing gum out there on that wingtip?
You think that a little bit of tip weight's going to make a difference? Maybe it does.
Is that chewing gum?
No, that's clay. That's clay.
So what do you think about these carbon props with the weave in it? I mean, they're unbelievably thin, aren't they?
Yeah, well, those are Igor props.
Okay.
I'm running a Ressinger prop that's been lightened. I actually lightened it up.
So do you think with a stunt prop, they're too thin to be hollow? They're almost...
Those are hollow.
Are they? I didn't realize that.
Now, I've tried them and I'm not crazy about them. They're not as stiff as people think they are.
Yeah.
That is. That's a solid carbon prop. But I lightened it so it still will, do the governing.
Yeah. Well, there's 3 airplanes here. I've got that timeless classic look.
Yeah. Well, they're timeless classic. They're old airplanes owned by old men.
Yeah. I was watching this show on TV. It said if you had to build a motor that went on the Saturn V rocket that went to the moon, you couldn't do it. We couldn't duplicate those motors.
Why is that?
Because the people that built them are dead.
Yeah.
And there's nobody with the skill set to do it now. Not that we can't build a rocket motor to go to the moon, but you can't duplicate what they did.
Yeah.
And they went through all the reasons. I mean, exactly how it was done and the skill it took to put them together. And there's nobody around with that skill set.
Have you ever watched that series by Tom Hanks, From the Earth to the Moon?
No.
It's 12. You ever watch Apollo 13? The movie Apollo 13?
Yes, yeah. Where the disaster almost happened, yeah.
Did you think that was well done?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how realistic, but I mean, yeah, I thought, yeah.
Well, this From the Earth to the Moon are 12 2-hour segments. Or no, excuse me, 12 1-hour segments, 12 hours total. It is the best produced documentary I've ever seen.
That was a movie?
Well, it's a documentary, but it's like a movie. It's done like Apollo 13, except it's better.
Okay.
It's much better, and it's the whole story of the Apollo program. From the beginnings, and when Kennedy said we're going to the moon, and everybody said, how? All these engineers said, we can't do this.
Right.
There's technologies we have to come up with that just don't exist yet, and they did it.
Right.
And that was the American spirit.
Yeah.
We don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Or the ones and zeros on a computer were on a ticker tape that went all the way down the hallway. Yeah. Basically, they arranged every 1 and 0. Yeah. Instead of the chip doing it. So
it was an amazing accomplishment, and it's amazing that they got back alive.
Yeah.
And they got back alive every time.
Right.
From every one of those moon trips,
yeah.
They got back.
Yeah.
That is inspiring. And like you said, to do it today, I'm not sure we could do it.
Yeah, maybe that's why we haven't been back.
Yeah.
Maybe
there's some other theories about why we haven't been back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you think there's going to be any flying out here this evening?
Oh yeah.
As soon as the
well, there will be in a minute here from me. So
yeah. As soon as they get the concourse voted in.
Get through that. I really should be over there just to help, but I want to stick with my airplane because the wind's blowing it around.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not going to win that anyway, so. I should go vote though, I guess. But too late now.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure where they're at in the process.
Are they almost done over there? Huh? Are they almost done?
I'm going to put up one more flight and see if I can get
finished one since Frank was laying on the ground over here. How about it? And I was worried about him, you know. So I'm gonna do one more and that's it.
Okay. I guess I should go over there. It's rude, probably not to vote.
You'd be all right. You got time.
What do I see again?
The girl on the megaphone, I think, is Tod Lee's wife. What was her name? Yeah, she's right up there in a yellow cap. Sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a little kind of hard to show. That goes on the raw wood. Bare wood, put the silver pen. I need to use all that for base color. And then the other one is the cut. Round of dope.
Here's kept the weight loss from being able to work it. I don't drink a lot.
And I saw that.
That's right. That's why I have traffic.
So what are you doing? I got plenty of DVDs with me, and I'm practically giving them away. So practice.
Yeah. He's got guys. I got three more of the tape. He's got guys that will show you old world Japan tissue stuff, you know. Because silk span's nice, but Japan tissue is lighter. And that's what's on the fuselage and the elevator and Japanese tissue, and then double out silk span on the wing. Lightest silk span I can get.
He's got stuff on those tapes that if you had to figure it out yourself, you couldn't figure it out in your lifetime.
I'll call him. So it would be breaking the rules if I have a ask you to make some stunts or whatever it is.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
Yes, sir.
I got Roger tape. I think
Well, you earned it.
I've been watching you paint this thing for 6 months. Yeah, look those DVDs.
That's what it takes, you know. Well, I just sure you can tell the difference. The guy who's just the time and the guy who didn't.
Got more of them.
I saw Raven flat at 79. I was really impressed. I remember I was a little kid, 19
We'll
years
get them
old.
78 and 79.
I just got done with my red, white, and blue continental. That's the only airplane I got either. I got the guitar in there.
He's already told Alan I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
All he does is left and right. Right. Just boom it around. Right. Start. It's done at 30.
Yeah. But it looks nice.
Hey.
Yes, and he said this is the right.
But the smaller motors, I like the idea of smaller motors.
So this is what Bob Hunt was talking about with the elevator deflection. The leading edge of the elevator drops below the stab. Probably to make it a bigger bite in the corner. And he's got squared off trailing edges on these elevators and these flaps. Tons of deflection.
I'll pop in and out, whatever you know. I'm not gonna sit there. And I told my kids, I said, you don't have to worry
The rest of these.
I think he does. You think it does? And then these stars, you know, well, I don't like the stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of neat airplanes out here. A lot of craftsmanship. I'm trying not to be partial here. But standing here, the Dr. Pepper's pretty dang good. And it's hard to look at a plane without being side by side to all the rest, but overall, the amount of work that went into it, the craftsmanship, the painting, the styling, the fit, the finish. It's right up there. It's my favorite. Cajun Special's beautiful. Tod Lee's airplane's beautiful. The cowling, the fit on the Cajun Special is unbelievable. Tod Lee's finish is outstanding.
Exactly right. Yeah, that's right.
This plane over here, Craig Gunder's, looked great in the car. Looks even better out. The craftsmanship and the fit and finish on that Cajun, or the awesome red, is unbelievable.
It's been good, bad. It's thousands of years old. It's amazing the history of it. That was the Indians, the friggin', and I forget, I can't.
Now, I'm not going to touch this airplane, but I bet if you ran your finger over that canopy, you couldn't feel the difference between the paint and the canopy. I think he sprayed the clear right over the top of the canopy and blended it in.
Oh, it is.
It is still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Push that button.
Okay. Sparky's got his AV straightened out here. We're back streaming.
Gentlemen, we 5 minutes until we close the voting.
Anyone who has a phone, please get your phones in so we can start counting.
Got these little phones and big thumbs.
Go back home.
Oh, a lot of beautiful airplanes.
A little bit?
There was a bigger spin, but let's get Gilbert, right?
You know what that airplane is? It's Cajun Special.
I do not know. I flew with him yesterday or the day before, and I do not know what it is.
It's kind of plain. It's all the lines are really, really great.
Let's see if I can find this.
It's really easy on the eye.
It is.
Just the way it flows.
Well, I'll find out when I find the wind. Yeah. What are you going to
Well, hopefully we get some good weather the next 2 days.
We deserve that. We the last 3.
Just like today, but take off 5-7 miles an hour.
Yeah, what I'm hearing, no, they might add a couple.
Okay.
I know, and I didn't. I was about
Well, I know which are my favorites.
Well, let's go over here, see if anybody's putting up a flight. See if we can watch Bob Hunt put in a flight. Now, all these planes we saw sitting behind me here at the appearance judging, they'll be clamoring for a circle out here. Last little bit of tune-up before tomorrow's official flights. The winds are dying down. Okay, Bob, I got the name of your new airplane that's going to compete on the same level as the Europeans and beat them.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's called the Resurrection.
Resurrection. Ooh. On the Rapture.
What do you think? Think we can resurrect
I don't know.
our standing in the stunt world? I walked over there and looked at.
How the Lord's going to feel about that?
I walked over there and looked at that airplane. Didn't look like anything too fancy to me. A little tweak here and there. Hey, see these pants I got?
Yeah.
They're flexible. And see, the knee pads stay in the pants.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. Every time you kneel, see the knee pads fit right in the.
That's a good idea.
There's no straps, so you're not getting your the back of your knee eaten up. See, anytime you go down, the knee pads are right there. They don't look good, but at our age, we don't worry about that.
Nothing on us.
But they sure feel good.
Nothing on us looks good.
And they got plenty of pockets. See the side pockets for like extra battery packs and tacks and.
Nothing on us looks good.
Found me a launcher for the crank like a bit with it. Down there, like, nah.
See if I can read what some of these viewers are saying here.
Can you give me a push? Will do.
Yeah, Sparky just gave the rookie the camera. Where's Paul's plane? Paul Walker? I don't think he put it in the appearance judge. It's an old airplane. So he probably just left it out. Hey, if Paul Walker's not over there with his airplane and appearance judging for the concourse, he still gets his points for the.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I guess that was the thing. All they were doing over there was voting on the concourse, so they still have their appearance points added to their score. So I guess he just opted out of the concourse. I mean, I think, you know, I guess with an older airplane, Paul was flying it. He's probably getting a nap right now. Waiting to do battle tomorrow.
Oh!
Holy moly.
Oh!
Man, that's a pitch, dude.
Oh! That's the second time.
But you guys don't look any better.
I'm still looking
Matter of
for.
fact, you got that right.
I'm still looking for a brand new birthday suit. I kept telling my doctor, I said, "You see all these wrinkles in here? You know if somebody can press that?"
Monocoat iron.
Don't you gotta be careful with that tail wheel was a little springy, so don't.
Yeah, I don't compress enough.
Pass out.
I understand that. I've had one of those take props out. One of them watched Richard fly today.
Yeah, I was over there watching fly. We watched fly heat and Dub fly heat and Dennis, and it still go fast, turn left. Oh, the rest of that junk. Just get the starter in the can there if you would, and I'll come back and get that. I got the body off.
So this is Bob Hunt out there putting in a practice flight. Got the wind shifting a little on us. Reading these comments here, see what we got. Richo's videos, $20. Hey, great. Thank you very much. Tell Bob and Tom L says hello. I sure will, Bob. I hear some cheering behind me. Wonder if they got the concourse winner yet. Well, we got an electric plane, overhead 8, plenty of power. Yeah, they're not running out of power anymore.
Hey, we got pull 10. Dan, on the left-hand side of the airplane, there's a red button. Pull that out. Okay, now it's just ours.
Okay, you get the plane, I'll get the handle. I remember.
Shifty up there.
Yeah, you did get in a little air, but I remember Warwich telling me one time. He said, "You know, Bob Hunt, he's so dang good for as little as he flies. You still got it."
Yeah, it was a little shifty up there, though.
Yeah, you still got it.
That's as far as you get. You ready?
Okay.
You go.
Do you know what Tom L? Tom L? Tom L. Last name starts with an L. He said, "Tell you hello, whoever Tom L is." He said, "Tell Bob I said hi."
Okay. Tom L?
Yeah, letter L.
Tom L. I mean, Luciano.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, online?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Tom Luciano.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you ready? Oh, shifty.
You're drifting a little bit to the left until the direction of flight. Outside that isn't one. The squares, I was at a bad angle for it, but they look pretty good. Square 8, I got a better look at the square 8. You're overlapping your intersections a little bit, but much better than you have been in the past. A horizontal 8. You tend to drag the last loop
Too far over to the right.
Yeah, and you tend to get away from round loops. You tend to be oblonging loops a little bit in that. Vertical 8, nothing that I saw particular. Hourglass, however, you went up like this. That's fine. When you came over, you cut this one over this way.
Go wide that way.
You got to drop that one down
So
to
straight
get
down.
the intersection.
Okay.
Yeah. Overhead, you went in and it seemed like your intersection was not over. The first intersection was not overhead, and then you came back overhead, and then you kind of lost it the same way you were doing with the horizontal lace. You kind of lose the sameness of the two loops. Okay, the clover, two different. The first one I was watching where the first loop went there. Okay, then you got this one, and then you came, let's see, over and then down. When you came over, you came up through here, and then when you came over for the last one, you came up a different one. It was an off angle too. You got tighten it up a little bit.
Hey, you want your phone back?
But that's what I saw.
Okay, I'm over here on the L pad. Where are you at? Over there by the tent? Okay, I'm coming that way. All right, let's head back over here to Sparky. I guess he wants his phone back for some reason. I don't know why. I guess we're going to go eat dinner. Let's see here.
Well, it was actually blowing. The wind was blowing somewhat right before that. It really died, you know. That's cute. I'm gonna see Joe. I'm gonna take it out here because gotta get his spot done. Yeah.
Okay, here's Sparky. I guess he wants his phone back.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for putting up with me.
Give me the internet. And we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to go get something to eat. I don't know if Dan's coming or not. You coming?
Oh, yeah. You guys.
Let's go. We're going over to the motel first.
Okay.
Figure out what we want.
Let me get my camera and I'll be right over.
Okay. Tod Lee won.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to have to take a quart of urethane and spray it on my Continental. Yeah, boy. Thank you for the super chat. I guess Dan didn't see it, maybe. I don't know. We did 15. Oh, come on.
I don't see them.
Thank you for the super chat. I don't know who did it, but I can't tell. It's too dark. We're going to go get something to eat, and we'll be back out. We'll be set up with the studio tomorrow, so we'll do a little bit better job of streaming. I got to get a practice flight in tomorrow. I ain't going to get no better between now and Wednesday, so we're going to forego the practice flights today. Tired. It's been a long day. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.